Maryland's most accurate forecast.
All right, let's take a look at the radar first. Things looking pretty nice out there for the moment. We're clearing things out. Doesn't really feel that nice, but it looks nice as the radar cleans up. Snow shower activity pretty well done here in Maryland. Still a little bit up here into northwestern Pennsylvania, upstate New York. This is actually lake effect snow streamers. Typically not something we might see here in this part of March, but we're seeing it, I think, into the day tomorrow. But around Maryland, we should be clear, bluebird skies, just a cold northwesterly flow. And it was a cold flow today, and I just want to show you a few pictures from around the state. That early morning snowmaker frosting Frostburg, making it live up to its name here out at the university. On and off snow showers through the day. Cold night there in the western Maryland mountains. And Manchester with a coating of snow early this morning, as much as the northwestern suburbs had. Then it melted off on those grassy surfaces as we kind of anticipated. Tonight in Baltimore, just cold and breezy. 29 right now at BWI, but with that wind chill factor feeling more like 17 on a west-northwest wind, which is at 17 miles per hour. Again, the overall pattern here basically going to stay clear, cold, and dry. You can see those northwesterly winds around 20, 22, 27 miles per hour, and they're going to stay pretty breezy into the morning. And as a result, the overall effect here, the wind chill factor, could get down below 10. Northern Baltimore County, Westminster, Bel Air, up into Elkton, talking about a significant chill. And that wind chill holding through the day here. Look at this, teens to low 20s for real feels, although the actual air temps at least get above freezing for a couple of hours in the afternoon. Again, winter really returning here as we go into this mid-March weekend. Really, technically, I mean, we're 1 week out from St. Patty's, and here we are with a significant cold blast. You can see it reaching all across the north part of the United States, and a secondary wave of even colder air set to edge in tomorrow through the day and tomorrow night. Air temps will be even colder. The wind will come down, maybe not as much wind chill, but the actual air temps dropping. You see how cold it is up here on the northern tier. Minot 1 above, Duluth 4, 18 in Detroit, 1 in Ottawa, and 15 in Toronto. That's the colder air that's going to continue to push south and east and toward the mid-Atlantic here as we go forward in time. So the bottom line is the big cold chill comes in, continues to come in into the day tomorrow, and settles in for the bulk of the weekend. Now, interestingly enough, as we go into the early part of next week, this is Tuesday, the cold makes just a slight retreat for about 24 hours. As that happens right along this cold warm air boundary, wouldn't you know it, coastal storm making a move up the coast. So it's very interesting timing here. We're going to have to see what happens with this. The cold air ultimately overtakes things beyond that storm. But again, going forward in time, I want to show you that the southern storm that we talked about earlier in the week looks to stay well south of us Sunday. No real impact for Maryland. But as we go into that Tuesday time frame, that storm running up the coast here, really a double-barreled area of low pressure, but the main one here offshore. Positioning of the storm is going to be everything. The positioning of that cold air, the sub-freezing air, very important. But somewhere out in western Maryland, central PA, upstate New York, the idea is there more than a foot of snow. But we may end up in more of a cold rain scenario on the 95 corridor or a winter mix scenario. So stay tuned. Still a lot to be determined with this storm. With that in mind, let's check the extended outlook. You can see we'll go from the 30s to maybe 40 on Sunday. Decent weather for our St. Patty's Parade in Baltimore. And then as we go into Tuesday, that's what we're watching. It's late Monday night into Tuesday. Definitely a wintry storm, a coastal storm, Jamie. And the final track and how much cold air, all very important.